Hi friends, today we're going to do a tutorial on how to create a rate card in Canva. This can work for not only UGC creators, but also creative strategists. Believe it or not, this tutorial was a bonus in our masterclass. So if you're interested in learning more about that, I have linked it in the description along with our UGC University and our Intro to Creative Strategy course. I may or may not have included a little discount code for you guys to use at checkout to save, I don't know, 35% off, which can also go towards our private community where you'll get 35% off reoccurringly every single month. If you have any follow-up questions, be sure to comment them down below and I'd be more than happy to answer them for you. Okay, so I was thinking about it and I want to walk you guys through Canva for anyone that is still having a hard time figuring out how to actually create a rate card if you didn't invest into UGC University and receive our actual template that we have. Honestly, I don't even think you need the template. It's just like if you're someone that is more so wanting the convenience of not even having to do one, I get why a template is valuable, which is why we offer it in our UGC University video course. But that said, if you have a Canva account, whether it's paid or free, all you have to do is go to templates, which is to the left here. And when it comes to the search bar, what I would type in is rate card. That way then, what you see are literal examples of what you could be creating as that UGC creator and creative strategist. And if you want to go one step further, you could choose the aspect ratio in the filter section to make sure that you are getting the exact template that you want. All right, so I want the aspect ratio of a 1:1, so I'm gonna click square. Anyone can obviously click whatever they want, but I'm actually gonna keep it open for square and 4:5 just because they're basically the same thing. 4:5 is just a little bit taller. And then you can even choose the style. Do you want it simple, modern, minimalistic, happy, illustrations? For me, I'm gonna go with minimalist. And then I don't care about language. And then for theme, there's love, black, pink, illustration, greeting, background, holiday, invitation, party, birthday. I'm not going to select any because neither of them are fitting for the rate card I want to create. And then I don't care to feature an animation, video, or audio. All right, I'm going to click apply and see what comes up. Oh, this is perfect. Oh my God, I love this one. Okay, I'm going to go with this one. Who knows, I might end up switching up my rate card because I really like this. Now, keep in mind that if you don't have a pro account, you wouldn't have access to this specific design, but there are free ones that you can use. So I'm gonna click customize this template. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I was able to get this to load finally. I had to open it up in Chrome instead of Safari, and I don't know why it gave me issues because I literally use Safari all the time for Canva, but apparently it's not working today. But it's fine, we figured it out. So now what I'm gonna do is I am going to start personalizing this rate card to be able to replicate what I have already, which I will pull up right now just as a reference. So here is my creative strategy portion and then my UGC portion. All right, let's start with strategy that converts. So I'm literally just gonna copy and paste this since I already have it set up. Strategy that converts, and I'm just gonna make it a little bit bigger so it can fit. I'm going to do that to get rid of it. And then I'm also going to copy the subheadline right here. I'm gonna move this around a little bit actually. Okay, that looks like it's centered. And then I'm actually going to create another text box so I can also include the information that comes with the package. Make that smaller. So I wanna make it smaller than 23. Quicksand, I like that font. Let's look it up. Quicksand. Let's go with light. And I'm actually gonna have ChatGPT shorten that. This should be good. And then I'm gonna make it a little bit more spacious where it is for the sake of having more room. I don't like this. This text needs way more space, so I'm actually going to lock this so I can't select it. Select these 3 bars, which are gonna be perfect to be able to convey my rates. Move it down. And then what I'll do is I will bring this here. I will lower, I need to unlock this. I will move this down here, and then I will give the text the space that it needs. Okay, it's starting to look better. However, I do want to lock this and then probably adjust this again, just because I don't really care for the placement of it. That's kind of nice. Let's see. I'm gonna detach the image and I'm going to look at my uploads. I believe I have some imagery of myself. I'll use this for sake of consistency. And then double click so I can adjust the placement, maybe like that. Oh, that's nice. Okay. So strategy that converts, what works best for your needs. Each package includes concept ideation with a competitor deep dive, brand market analysis deck, and high impact scripts featuring 3 distinct hooks optimized for A/B testing and maximum ad performance. And so now what I'm going to do is reference my rates. 3 UGC scripts for $100 per script. And then I'm going to get rid of these stars. They're not necessary, even though I do like them. Actually, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring them up here and add them as a little feature at the bottom of my rate card. So let's see. Do that. Group it. Make it bigger. Oh, how cute. I love that. Okay. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, cool. 12 UGC scripts, 6. I am going to detach this image, delete it, detach this image, delete it, detach this image, delete it. And then I will add in other images. Actually, what I might do is I might switch up my images so that I can have like consistency. I want to detach this, delete. Oh, how cute. Okay, this is great. And then I will do maybe this image here, this image here, and then this image here. Oh, that's really cute. Okay. And then 3 UGC scripts. We have to do something with this text because it looks so ugly right now. So 75, 60. $60 per script. Maybe what I'll do is I will move the value of the scripts to this side. I want that really perfectly under it. Okay, and then 60 per script. Perfect. And then I'll do this and this. Let's see. I want to lock this. I want to group this. And then I want to center this. I want to lock this. And I want to group this and center it and make sure that it's in line with that. Perfect. I want to lock this and select this and group it, center it, and also make sure that it's lined up. Perfect. And then I want to add in maybe text. I'll look up promo icon. I'll add this and I'll change the coloring. Okay, so I'll do that. And then I will do this one too. And then I'm going to change the color to this color. And then change this color. And then I'm gonna move this over. Never mind. I'm gonna ungroup this and I'm going to move this over here so it's out of the way. I'm gonna ungroup this and move this so it's out of the way. And then I'm going to do ungroup and then I want to change the color here to white. And then I'm going to say the promo, which is 25% off or 40% off. 25% off. This is going to have to be way smaller. 25% off. I want to center it. Hello. Oh, you know what I could change is I could adjust the spacing between the lines. Where do I do this? Spacing. Perfect. 1.1. How does that look? Oh, good. Okay. So we will center this here. Cool. So 25% off, and then I'm going to take this and do the same thing here, but do it for 40% off. Nice. Okay. Actually, I kind of want to change the coloring and have it be, maybe I change this one to be green so that it's more noticeable. And then this one, no, I'll keep it like this, but 40% can pop. Oh, you know what I'm missing is here's how you can also link your portfolio in your rate cards. kellyrockline.info, select, click this, and literally add the website. Perfect. And then when they click on it, it takes you to your portfolio. But I do want to change this to the quicksand and I want it to be light. I normally recommend you do 2 different fonts. So like one for like emphasis specifically in the headline and then a secondary font. But also know that I noticed we have open sans, which technically counts as a third. So I'd say 2 to 3. Don't stick with 1, do 2 to 3 unless if you're gonna like kind of experiment with weights as far as like bold, light, medium, etc. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly delete that one and then duplicate it now that I have the website. And I'm gonna change this to UGC that converts, center it. And then it's all the same except for what it says. So I'm going to ask ChatGPT to shorten it, aka UGC Buddy. Nice. Perfect. And then I do 1 UGC concept, $750. 1 UGC concept, $750 per concept. And then $638 per concept. And then how much percent off is it? 15% off. And then 12 UGC concepts, 500 per concept. Okay, 500 per concept, and then it is 33% off. That's perfect. Okay, so what I would do is I would click share, and then I would click download, and I want to change it to a PDF. That way then you're able to click the URL that is your website, and I'm going to click done. And then download. And let's see what it looks like. 2025 rate card example. That might actually be my new rate card. And now we have this one. It looks great. I love it. And if you notice, it also linked the UGC that converts. What I'll do is, depending on the client, I will send both or separate. Ultimately, it comes down to their needs. So if there's a brand that's like, we want you for UGC and creative strategy, I'll send this linked together, or I'll send over individuals. And the way that I would send over individuals is I would click share again, I would click download again, I would reselect PDF standard, and then I would choose page 1, download it, and then do the same thing over again, and then do page 2, and download it. Hopefully this cleared up a lot of your questions having to do with creating a rate card. I highly recommend using Canva. It is super user-friendly, and this is coming from someone that's been in the industry for over 10 years now, is on the brand and creator side, and is saying Canva is more than okay to use. I say this because there are a ton of creator coaches out there that recommend against not using Canva because it can come off unprofessional. But ultimately, it's literally just a platform. It's an application. It's more so how you choose to design your rate card or design your portfolio that really matters. All right, and that's today's video. If you didn't know, we launched the UGC Pro podcast on Monday, so I will also link that first episode in the description. Lastly, we have 2 huge events coming up that you should definitely be marking your calendar for. The first one is free, and it's with Motion. This is their 3rd annual Make Ads That Convert event, and I'm one of their headlining speakers. All you have to do is RSVP, and you will not only gain access to this live event for free, but you will also get access to the recording. So if you're not able to attend the live, that's okay. Still RSVP so you can get a hold of the recordings. And then on July 19th, we have the 2nd annual Creator Confidential event. This year we have 200 in-person tickets, and we've already sold over a third of them, which is insane to think about. We've already sold out our VIP tickets, and now we're providing virtual tickets because of demand, which you guessed it, I also linked in the description below. And if you haven't yet done this, be sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications. I post every single Monday and Friday, roughly between 9 a.m. PST and 12 noon. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video.